In fact, looking into their numbers here, not very effective in the Crescent City. Our SeaGeek starting five: Bledsoe, Brogdon, Lopez.
He gave wide open shots for his teammates, and they're going to have some great looks.
Brook Lopez jumping with Anthony Davis on the toss by Kane Fitzgerald, working with also the second best road record in the NBA. Milwaukee at 23-12. A little flip. Lopez eats from beyond the arc because he's a serious threat for them. And he's another guy that the Lakers decided not to keep. Randall looking for three. Julius handout. And I'm not looking for a hearty hand clasp. It'll be Lopez. Good touch for the big guy. Dimes at 58%. And it's not a dunk fest. He's hitting the 15, 16 footers regularly now. It'll be Payton. Nice runner. Lengthwise, they look the same.
Right. I don't think he was that much heavier.
Good bank. Watermaker, College Player of the Year, first overall pick in the NBA draft. The lob, Anthony. He tried to make a statement. Instead, Alfred will get a bank out of it. Now, Frank says, I'm getting out of the way here. Quickly, hit Julius Randle. How about the reverse? He's got it.
All of his other stats are up too. Rebounds, defensive rebounds, true shooting. And Joel, you know, with the way he works, first one in the gym.
Hold him up or try to go somewhere else. It's tough to win in this league.
He turned his back on the ball in the first 12. And Middleton doesn't get the roll. Payton's got the board. The lead for Frank Jackson. Well done. You got a piece of it.
When you talk to their guys, you can tell everybody's on the same page. You know, Budenholzer brought his staff. They got shooters around Giannis, and they're off and running.
Nico is too, and he gets the reverse out of it. Smith, but he went to Tony Snell, the former Bull draft choice. Mirotic on the drive-by.
Smith and straight line drive.
Darius off the rub by Jason, and he's going to the line on the clock, up by 5, 23-18.
And a long way to go to catch Jamal Crawford.
Snell, he's filling it up on the. Sat him down for a couple of minutes. Back in there now. He'll take the three, but he'd rather take that shot, which he's super proficient. 34 combined to close out the first 12.
Yeah, look at those number of threes. 2 for 16 for 3 for the Pelicans.
Nobody remembers what those are. But man, can he get up. Can also throw a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Frank on the take. You wanted it. You got it. Nico split a pair. Frank looks for 3. And a little bit strong. Jason Smith there, right back at it. AD took it away from Connaughton. And Connaughton looked up like Orleans because he loved it here. He didn't like it. Brogdon all the way to the rack. The former Virginia Cavalier. He spent 5. This is a good matchup, though, for Frank Jackson, the Duke. And Virginia got it that time. 5 on the shot clock for Miller. And Tony Snell challenged it.
Tough place to come get a win. It doesn't matter. This team is.
Oh, Anthony up top. So Lopez and Middleton. Not a lot of minutes early for Antetokounmpo. Lopez on the little reverse action. It's tapped away by DiVincenzo. Well, that's what happened to Milwaukee in the first quarter. The Euro and a block on Williams' third. 2 on their triples. Antetokounmpo back on the floor on the spin, and we're not surprised. Great footwork. But Hill deflects it away. Frank Jackson on the run on the reverse. Julius after it. Keeps it alive. Good efforts. Julius Randle. This is the guy you worry about. Middleton catch and shoot. Chris Middleton. Good idea. Now well timed. It'll be DiVincenzo. Back-to-back threes. 4+ to play. Jackson going by DiVincenzo. All the way to the cup with a finger roll. Confident.
He still can't see. But he's doing his job. He comes at a screen and roll.
And a dunk.
One eye.
Connaughton. And fall away. Middleton. Big time. 6'8" guard.
2.
Bertans, good job. Held his ground, didn't bite. But Snell will get there. Back to an 8-point game. Elfrid wasn't breakdancing. And on his way down, deflected right to Julius. What a break. 50s.
With the game plan. Going out there, they're going to continue to let them fly and hope they go down.
It did for Chris Middleton, didn't it? Large. The third in offensive rating. #1 and first by a large margin in net rating. Elfrid Payton on their 28th attempt. So they're down to 8. Brogdon with an answer. Adetokounmpo got the foul, by the way. That is his 4th foul of the game. So he's only played 12 minutes. Bledsoe on the probe and the step back. He's always had the, yeah, without a doubt, they have a chance to get to 60. Brogdon on a good take, an 18. Well timed on the pass. It's a dangerous time for the Pels. Already down by a dozen after the turnover. Brook Lopez, deep wing. Makes it look easy. He did it about 8 weeks ago. And off the miss, Elfrid loses Adetokounmpo, and Frank put his hands up into the air, out on the arc. And Markkanen has shown he can do it inside too. It'll be Lopez with the block.
That's what he's doing better.
You got it.
Get defensive stops and protecting the rim. And I think what Harden has done is outstanding. And again, they have the best record in the league, and it's because of Giannis.
And I just like the way he's a two-way player.
I meant to say Harden's
with, right.
Yeah.
I like Giannis. And Bledsoe gets the deep triple again, and they also have those 2 days off in Miami. Now, as Anthony's free on the arc, gets the triple. It's a chance to go to at least the Eastern Conference Finals, if not the NBA Finals. AD on the run with the left hand, going to the line of the hold by Lopez. Back within 16. Plenty of time left. Boy, that's a blow by. But we've seen it a million times in this Milwaukee lead. AD didn't look good out of his hand. How about Williams on the follow? Time to do the offensive end. 89-75. Second chance points plus 15 Pels. And you're looking healthier now. Final 4 minutes of the third. The lob for AD with the left hand.
Injury back too soon. George Hill.
Connaughton again. Down 14. Interesting time. Trying to get it to Diallo. And finally got there. Pretty amazing. Who do you got?
I like this guy here.
Budenholzer.
The switch, getting back to guys and contesting that shot.
Give and go. It'll be Shaq on the hammer. And this is 14. He's matched his career high for Payton. Here he goes. If he gets a bucket here, he's got the triple-double. There it is. Flash the double with Ian Clark dropping down. Maybe he needed to stay there. And the roll for Adetokounmpo. 10 on the shot clock for Clark off the high screen. Miller. Yes. Down to. His team gave up a lead in San Antonio on Sunday. Bledsoe. Pure. And he snelled. Timed it perfectly.
Good blows, good recovery.
Adetokounmpo. He gets to where he wants to go. Inside of 10 for Frank Jackson of the Pels. Still down 15. Payton. And adds to his triple-double night. 12-point game that ended an 8-0 stretch for the, I was about to say Brooklyn. Lopez was there long enough for Milwaukee. Is it going to be a magical year for them? Their only title came with the Big O and Kareem and Chris Middleton. Can't get the little mid-range. Head coach Larry Costello. He was tough. It'll be Middleton on a toe. Stay in the NBA. It'll be the lean of Frank Jackson. And those are the players banned forever from the arena by the Utah Jazz.
I was hoping that was the case. But they're not going to disrespect me. And some fans think they can.
It'll be Ian Clark filling it up well on the run out. Good move. Connaughton, really good Chicago team. That'll do it. Bertans. And it's over. Pels lose by 17. But it's against the team with the best record in the NBA. The King Firm gives us our player of the game. And that is on a really big night for him. Individual.